Welcome to Football Scientific. I'm Aaron Sauter. I'm a writer for Last Word on Sports, covering the Buffalo Bills. My first Last Word on Sports article will be published tomorrow at noon, questioning whether or not Josh Allen is good enough to get the Buffalo Bills to the Super Bowl in 2025. I make some compelling points about how he needs to go about doing this, similar to John Elway back in the 80s into the 90s with the Denver Broncos. Okay, so that article will be available as to be published at noon tomorrow, so check that out on Last Word on Sports, the Buffalo Bills website for Last Word on Sports. Also, CFLNewsHub.com. I write for them. I cover the Hamilton Ticats. I'll be writing a pregame article. They play on Monday afternoon in the Labor Day Classic. I'll be writing a pregame article by Sunday. Probably working out tomorrow to break down that game and to see how the Ticats can get back on the winning side of things if they're losing the last two games in a row, and get back on that winning streak, okay, and maintain first place in the East Division. Today I am joined by my guest host, Tyler the Tiger. Tyler the Tiger here, fired up, ready to go. It's late night. It's late night. It is late night, yes. I keep repeating myself, I must be tired. I think I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, all right, so we got some NFL news, and then we have some ELF predictions and some Canadian football predictions, CFL predictions. So here we go. So first, remember 2 days ago, Dallas Cowboys traded Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers in exchange for, a couple draft picks, and the dude no one's really valued that much. But today, the Dallas Cowboys claimed from the Eagles' waiver list offensive guard Trevor Keenan. So they've added an offensive lineman. Kansas City Chiefs signed tight end Robert Tonyan to their active roster. And they've also signed running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire to their practice roster. So, practice squad. Miami Dolphins outside linebacker coach Ryan Crowe was arrested on Friday morning in a domestic battery incident. He's been placed on administrative leave immediately, so he'll probably be fired once they do an investigation. New England Patriots released veteran safety Jabril Peppers. He had $4.32 million left on his contract. It's guaranteed, so they're going to have to pay him that. That leaves the Patriots with a mix of Jalen Hawkins, rookie Craig Wooden, and a couple others to try and build a defensive secondary. This is probably a bad time to cut a veteran safety, Feels like this is a bad time to do that. Dallas Cowboys have announced their running back lineup going into next week. Running back 1, Javonte Williams. Running back 2, Miles Sanders. And running back 3, Jaden Blue. Okay. Green Bay Packers, after being traded to the Packers, edge rusher Micah Parsons says suddenly his back feels so much better. The tightness is gone, and he's happy to be in Green Bay. Detroit Lions rookie wide receiver Isao Tesla is now wide receiver 3 in Detroit. So they're getting they're working out their receivers, trying to improve some things in Detroit so they can get past they can get to the Super Bowl pretty much. Javon Baker, remember he was released earlier this week. He's preparing to sign with the Philadelphia Eagles if he's not signed with them already. Cleveland Browns, former Tampa Bay Buccaneers rookie Shiloh Sanders, the brother of Shadur Sanders, said he'd love to play for the Browns. So, see if they make that move. That'd be the weirdest team ever. If you got Shadur Sanders and Deshaun Watson and Shiloh Sanders, I don't know. Okay. So that's NFL news. In the ELF tomorrow, we start ELF semifinals as teams try to punch their ticket for the ELF championship game in 2 weeks. So this is the Final Four, Huge matchup tomorrow. We got Nordic Storm traveling to the Vienna Vikings. That's really the top 2 teams in the league right now. They're going to play it out, and I think Vienna is in better shape. Vienna has a balanced offense. They have a good passing game and a good running game and a good defense. Nordic Storm really just have a great passing game, and they really don't have a lot beyond that. So I think Vienna, it'll be a tough game because Nordic Storm's passing game is elite. But I think Vienna will pull out this win, 41-38, and return to the ELF National Championship game, or the ELF Championship game. Sunday, the Stuttgart Surge travel to the Munich Ravens once again. All the division winners made the semifinals, so they're all deserving. Stuttgart Surge traveling to Munich Ravens. I got the Stuttgart Surge and their explosive offense with Ryan Hennessy upsetting the Munich Ravens. This was the deepest in the playoffs the Ravens ever made it. I think the Surge, their offense is more than what Munich can handle, and I think they're going to beat Munich 44-36, giving us an ELF championship game of Stuttgart Surge and Vienna Vikings, which I think the Vikings will win right now. Okay. CFL, remember it's Labor Day weekend coming up. I guess technically Labor Day weekend now, but Monday's Sunday and Monday are the games. Ottawa Red Blacks, they moved to a 6-game injury list of American defensive back Gavin Heslop, and they added from transit from Toronto American defensive back Mark Milton, who was sent to Ottawa from Toronto. Saskatchewan Roughriders signed national wide receiver Aju. If you don't know, he was in the NFL training camp, and it was cut at the very end. He's coming back to Saskatchewan. And then moved to the 7-game injury list is national defensive back Nelson Lacombo. Okay, so that leaves us with these Labor Day games. They don't play tomorrow. They play Sunday and Monday, but I'm going to share these real quick and go over that. So should be a good time had by all. Sunday, August 31st at Mosaic Stadium, we got the Winnipeg Blue Bombers as the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Winnipeg 6-4. Saskatchewan Roughriders 8-2. Basically, I think Saskatchewan's a better team here. I think they're gonna come out. They're gonna have a great defensive line. They're gonna have a good offensive line. They're gonna move the ball. They're gonna control the pace of the game. I think they win this game 30-27. I don't have the DraftKings lines up yet, so I'll do my betting guide for the CFL tomorrow. I just haven't had a chance to look at them yet. So, boom, TSN. We're gonna be able to watch that game, I think. All right, so that's the first one. That's Sunday. Winnipeg Blue Bombers 6-4, Saskatchewan Roughriders 8-2, battling for their spot in the West Division. Blue Bombers trying to get back on the winning side. Saskatchewan wins 30-27, 57 total points. Okay. Monday, September 1st, 2:30 p.m. in Hamilton, Ontario. We got the Toronto Argonauts, who are 3-8, third place in the East. Traveling to Hamilton Tigercats, who are 6-4 in first place in the East. This is the biggest game of the weekend. This is the rivalry game. This is the biggest game for Hamilton and Toronto of the season. I have Hamilton coming out. Their offense, Toronto's offense last week was super explosive and super crazy. But Mr. Labor Day, Bo Levi Mitchell, is running this Hamilton Ticats offense. They usually beat Toronto on Labor Day. There's been some exceptions. I say Hamilton comes out, they explode on offense, they get some stops on defense, even though they're beat up on defense with Stavros Katsantonis and such. I think there's a lot of crossover of players on these two teams, so it's a pretty heated rivalry. They're right down the road from each other, like 30 minutes apart. I believe Hamilton at home protects their home field, winning 33-31 over Toronto Argonauts, 64 total points being scored. I'll do a betting guide on this tomorrow, I believe. I just want to get these, I want to get those elf ones out, You're just going to play earlier today. Monday, September 1st, so that Hamilton game is at 2:30 Eastern Time on Monday. This last game is on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We got the Edmonton Elks, who are 4-6, at the Calgary Stampeders, who are 7-3. Edmonton Elks 4-6, Calgary Stampeders 7-3. Calgary is the better team, but Edmonton is, they're peaking. They're moving up the ladder. They're really doing some things. I think Calgary will protect their home field and win this game 27-24 and defend their spot at the top of the Football Scientific power rankings for the CFL. Some odds and ends around the other leagues. IFL, Northern Arizona Wranglers re-signed 3 players, running back Nolan Susel, wide receiver Kobe Smith, and defensive back Kieran Page. And then in the UFL, teams are starting to sign people now. It's more than just the Roughnecks and the Panthers now. Birmingham Stallions signed wide receiver Amarayan Brown and Devin Carter. Michigan Panthers signed defensive end Keyshawn Banks. And then Houston Roughnecks signed cornerback Chris Steele and signed defensive tackle Robert Cooper. All right, so I just wanted to really get those elf predictions in, but I want to add a little bit of beef to the show. You know, it's not just 5 minutes of the elf. I don't think anyone wants to watch that, honestly. Remember on Last Word on Sports, Buffalo Bills coverage, I put an article together about Josh Allen being good enough to take them to the Super Bowl this year. This is their year to do it. Can he do it? I don't know. I make a case both ways. So we'll see. Read that article. It's published tomorrow at noon. I'll be having more articles coming out Last Word on Sports. Also be working that pregame article along with a game plan for next week's game. So be a busy day tomorrow. Also got a private workout tomorrow. So busy. College football all day. I'll have some predictions. I'll be putting those as shorts pretty much. I'm not sure. There's too much college football to really do a show. But I'll come back and do the CFL betting guide and hit on a few things probably in the morning after I've gotten a little rest. Okay, I really want to think about things clearly. That's the main thing. Okay, so that is the plan. Right now, like the video, boop, and subscribe, boop. I didn't really think yesterday was a great video, but we still got a new subscriber, so that's cool. Keep building this thing up. Let's get to the top. AI, this is not AI. This is not fake. This is not promos. This is not me making cut-ups. It's not, whatever. It's real, okay? It's real all the time. Real football, real analysis, real characters that are puppets. And if you like real stuff, man, this is it. AI slop is very popular. You don't have to think about it, but it's still AI slop. This is real slop. This is the real slop, okay? This is human slop. That's gross, man, but that's what it is, okay? If you want to see things that are real, check out Football Scientific. If you want things that are fake, check out everyone else, okay? That's how it goes. All right. The Football Scientific portal is now closed. Boop, boop, boop.